We're ready.
All right. We're live. This is Brendan here with Gabe's Cave. And today we're here with the man himself, Paul T. Taylor, Pinhead.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
The third Pinhead.
The third Pinhead.
The third Pinhead.
Pinhead 3.
Okay. Also from Sin City, you're the assistant DA, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I got my arm broken by Marv. Mickey Rourke. That was fun.
Excellent, excellent. I know there's a lot of horror fans out there.
Yeah.
So how did you kind of come by the role of Pinhead? Obviously, you were probably a fan.
Well, yeah. I've been a fan since the first movie came out in 1987, and just Pinhead shows up on the screen, and there was nothing like that any of us had ever seen before, and it was really enthralling. And so, seriously, Pinhead has been my favorite 80s horror icon always. So to inherit the role was, a pretty crazy thing. But I live in Dallas, Texas, and the film shot in Oklahoma City, so I have a very good relationship with the casting director in Oklahoma City because he's cast me in several things before, and he knows my personality, and it was his. I auditioned first for The Auditor, but at the time I thought I was. The name of the movie at the time was Judgment. They were keeping it a secret that it was a Hellraiser film, but I read The Auditor's first line in the audition sides, and it was, "Come in, we have such sights to show you." And I'm like, this is a Hellraiser movie. So he enjoyed my audition as the Auditor. Then I get a private email saying, "We want Paul to audition as Pinhead." And I was just like, my reaction was one of not disbelief, but it was like, there's no way I'm going to get this. And then I changed my mind, and I did that to myself for about 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then I realized that this was this fantastic opportunity, the kind of thing I'd been really trying to manifest in my life anyway. Really great film roles, and so I decided to make it the best audition of my life. And lo and behold, I got the role. I mean, it just craziness.
Probably a feeling of both excitement and fear because you want to do justice to the Doug Bradley version.
Yeah, there was some of that at first. Because the director Gary J. Tunnicliffe, he did warn me when I was in L.A. getting my head cast done so they could do the makeup. Mm-hmm. He warned me that there was this rabid, huge fan base. Actually, maybe it was over the phone before I ever showed up, but we had a long conversation about it. But yeah, that I had some big shoes to fill. And it's funny, when we were actually shooting the film, I had just arrived. I hadn't even had my first day yet. Heather Langenkamp was being interviewed, and she leaked it. She said, "Yeah, and I'm in the next Hellraiser movie." So suddenly, I haven't even shot my first scene yet, and the online newspapers and stuff are all like, "It's been revealed, there's a Hellraiser movie, who will play Pinhead, blah, 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 blah," and all this stuff, and I'm just like, oh my God, just let me do my job. But by the time that happened, I had spent enough time just working on the lines and the character and knowing what I was going to do, because I had a nice long preparation time to get over it, to get over the fact that I was playing a much beloved character who lasted so long because chiefly because of Doug Bradley, and so high expectations. But I had to get over that so I could just do my job. It was a different type of. It was a Pinhead from a different era, and I had a different costume design, and so it was. I had to still honor what had come before me, but because of the difference in the character itself and the part of his existence in the timeline that Hellraiser Judgment happens, it was I brought myself to it to a certain extent. But when you're wearing all that makeup, when you look like that, it's like you don't really have to work that hard to be terrifying. In fact, the more still you are, the more menacing you are. So people, you don't bug your eyes out. You don't have good big goofy things going on in your face. It's just very, very subtle, and because it's kind of like I had a theater director a long time ago, who we were doing a musical comedy, and it was like I was playing the funny one, and I would just da 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 da, because it's how I grew up, was musical theater and loved comedies and stuff like that. He's like, you know that we're already watching you, right? You're on the stage and you look funny, so really, that's all you need to worry about. Now just do your play. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, you look like that, we're gonna watch you.
Right.
You don't have to bring us in. We're already there. So it was. I think Gary was really good at keeping me subtle.
And I guess we have to ask: is there going to be more?
Well, there's been a lot of talk, and I don't. I know that I believe that Clive Barker owns the franchise again. But when Hellraiser Judgment happened, the Weinsteins were in charge. So if you know anything about what's going on in Hollywood the last few years, the Weinsteins obviously have not fared so well because Harvey, all that trouble that happened. Right. So any connections I had with Hellraiser through specific people kind of disappeared. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of up to the powers that be. I've heard talk of a TV series. I've heard talk of more movies. I don't know. Right. Until I get a phone call or sign a contract or am on an actual Hellraiser set or see that someone else is on an actual Hellraiser set, I won't be able to answer that question. I really don't.
Maybe we, the fans, need to just make a hashtag.
Well, I hope that the fan reaction, I mean, a lot of people have liked my Pinhead. Mm-hmm. And I hope that social media and stuff, I hope that that's taken into consideration when trying to cast Pinhead again. But things that were said to me on the set of Hellraiser Judgment sort of went poof, and and I've had about 4 years to get over that and just go, well, oh well. Okay. It's wonderful that I got to play Pinhead, It's done great things. I wouldn't be here right now if I hadn't. I wouldn't be doing conventions. It raised it elevated my profile as an actor, and I'm so grateful for that. I would love to play Pinhead again, but we'll see. It's not up to me.
In saying that, what other role is something that you would like to see be offered to you besides Pinhead? Kind of a fan casting.
Kind of a what?
A fan casting. Like, man, I'd really like to play this.
I know the answer, but I forgot it. What is it? Is it... Oh, my God. Well...
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No. This is weird that I can't think right now. I'd like to do a remake of the Abominable Dr. Phibes. I'd like to do a remake of Dressed to Kill and play the Michael Caine character. Gosh, this shouldn't be this hard of an answer.
I wasn't trying to throw you off.
Nosferatu is, I love vampires. I haven't gotten to play a vampire. I really dig, 13 Days of, 13 Days of Night? Is that what it's called? 13 Days of Night. What kind of a horror person am I? I don't think that's correct, but...
There's 30 Days of Night, which is like a vampire movie.
That's it. 30, yeah. That type of gritty vampire type film. I'm about to, I'm in talks to do a clown horror film. Now, I know we've got a lot of clown horror films out in the world, but I'm excited about this script, and I may be working with Gary Tunnicliffe again, which is really cool. Right. I'm not going to talk too much about it, though, because still we think it's going to happen. And Gary's actually put out a couple things, and the movie's called Coulrophobia. But until we get it all down, what with 2020 kind of being nothing going on. Let's just say the pandemic is just, has just kind of put a kibosh on some things. But I think we'll probably be shooting that film this coming summer. I hope. You know, the kind of characters I want to play are creepy as hell, yes, but humorous. I mean, funny, and even a bit vulnerable. I want to play insane people that you feel something for, because I'm an insane person myself, and not literally, but I really love to explore that. It fascinates me because insanity is real, mental illness is real. So I don't know what you're going to do with that answer. I don't know.
Right.
This is live, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm nuts. So
we weren't trying to put you on the spot, but we appreciate you coming on. Would you like to shout out your social media so people can follow you?
Oh, sure.
And help you out and follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm the real Paul T. Taylor. Because, everybody wants to be me, so, I had to do that. My website is paulttaylor.com. I have a fan page on Facebook, which is Paul T. Taylor. And Twitter, I don't even remember because I don't really tweet. So, yeah, that's it. There you go.
Awesome. We appreciate you coming on, and we
Thank
look
you.
forward to seeing more from you.
Thanks. It was fun.
Thank you.